and welcome to another uh, Catalog podcast edition. And this time, we'll be having my watch along for Voltron, the Legendary Defenders Season 3 for episodes 1 to 4. And this is a Netflix engagement, so make sure you have all your Netflix on and be sure to put it on zero. And before that, Sin Havocs in the chat. Buckle up. The madness is beginning soon. Then Voltron. Yes, Voltron is coming. Continue to engage with Netflix. Hi, Sin. And we'll be discussing this while we are watching the anime. Uh, we're going to discuss stuff and have your Netflix on in five, four, three, two, one. Season three, episode one is called Changing of the Guard. All right. And it's good morning, good evening. Sin, it's we have a 12-hour difference, and yeah, we're on. The intro for Voltron is so dope. The title of this episode is Changing of the Guard. Uh, episode for season two, Shiro disappeared, so there's no pilot for the Black Lion. And yes, the madness is here. Princess Allura is smelling herself. That's hilarious. Meringue. So let's check if we're sync. I have 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So I guess the call right now is for someone, some director with the initial of ZS to make a live version of Voltron on Netflix. Man, that would be cool if they ever make that. Okay, 3 minutes. We're almost in sync. So the Voltron Paladins are working with the Blade of Malmora. So Sin Havoc says Trump and Harris were telling their supporters, "Don't worry, in 4 years they won't have to vote anymore." What? That's so wild, and they both have dictatorship tendencies. That's pretty obvious now. They like to do a Zarkon. Man, that's wild. This is technically a dogfight, but since they're using lions, it's a lion fight. So we have to pray for the US, for their elections and their people to remain true to what the founding fathers made. Some people wants to get back to that autocratic regime of you know long before England was a parliament. Crazy. In the Philippines, we have the vice president ran away somehow because she's scared of what she and her family did the past few years uh, as a local mayor from before, and then the vice president. Her father was, of course, the freaking genocidal maniac that held the Philippines in their iron grip, pretending to be a democratic elected official, which is somehow people were complicit back in 2016. And since we have a 6 year term, man, his daughter is now the vice president. Fuigen. Voltron, Voltron, Voltron. A lot of people, well, emotionally intelligent people want an asteroid to fall upon the earth, and that's a deadly wishful thinking. Those Hollywood elites were telling people that humanity is returning to the time of the pharaohs. Bob Iger and other executives were caught on hot mics saying this madness. The return of the pharaohs. Whoa, man, man. I think they want slaves. These Hollywood elites, elites. They want slavery, like what Egypt did to the people. This was done during the strike negotiations. Mm. Man, that strike from last year, the residuals there are still being felt up until today. Hey, did you know that Damon Wayans is still being paid his residuals for having not paid, having not played Robin for Tim Burton's Batman Returns? That's wild. Maybe they want an out for all those contracts they signed back in the day. But DC is currently using the Damon Wayans Robin character in their comic Batman 89. So now Keith is being groomed as the leader of the Voltron Paladins. Michelle Pfeiffer is still getting paid to this day. I think if your movies, your videos are still selling well, I think the studios can afford to pay you up to this day. That's one of the good things in Hollywood. In here in the Philippines, I think no one is being paid residuals for having played something they did years ago. Hey, it's Hagar. I know an actress who can play Hagar well. The rebellion is coming since we're 12 hour. We have a 12-hour difference. So, what time does Netflix drop their movies usually? Is it in the morning or in the afternoon? So definitely, I'll be watching Rebel Moon uh, first. Spoiler, no spoilers, no spoilers. Hey, look, the monkey looks like Gohan. 2 a.m. EST or 10 p.m. EST. Okay. I guess you'll be seeing it at 2 a.m. because somehow I get to watch those Netflix movies premiere the same day as you guys. It will be awesome. And with the narrative going around now, they're doing another injustice for Zack Snyder. But you can't keep a good person down. Keep the angry paladin. Shiro is gone. That is the truth. So timestamp is 14 minutes and 33 seconds. The legend of Voltron is greater than anything the people wanted. This is happening in the real world. The image is bigger than the actual person. Wow. They're presenting now the Robies candidates. Prince Lotor is incoming. Man, the discrimination of the Galra is so obvious. I'm thinking that Deadpool would break the 1 million mark, 1 billion mark sometime this week, and I wonder if that's a fluke or what, or it pre-planned just to kill off DC. Yeah, maybe it's right. DC got annihilated at Comic Con. They didn't even try to fight back. So proving once and for all that Gunny Poo is an industry plant. And they're talking about DC versus Marvel, the crossover universe already. So you know what will happen. plus the fact that that the DC Trinity's copyright would fall into public domain in a few years. First will be Superman, then Batman, and lastly Wonder Woman. Up to the early 2030s. This is why I guess Zach said that he's willing to wait 10 years before he does ZSJL 2 and 3. Man, just like what happened with Steamboat Willie. Maybe someone will be made king. So Lotor is uh, in the path of renew, reuniting his kingdom, the Galra kingdom. So many shills at Comic Con. Did Shill attend? Yeah. So loyalty is gained. Man. Oh, Shill was there. I wonder where his funds came from. Laughing my ass off. Sponsored. Did you ever check out the streams made by that scooper after what happened? Uh, I didn't get to check it out. I ran to it uh, yesterday and I saw who were there and just quick peek on who were there. Not even subscribed there anymore. All right, same with me. I scanned through. Yeah, I know it. It was bad. Uh, I didn't know half of who were there. Okay, that's it for episode one. And honestly, it was real cool. Real cool. Now we have episode 2 entitled Red Paladin. So I rate the first episode as 7.5 over 10, and Sin Havoc rated it as 8, which is also good, man. The anime is still peak for me. This is, of course, from DreamWorks, and but obviously the American influence is there. So Lotor's crew is attacking this planet. Is still one of the best animes I ever watch. Man, there's also Voltron, uh, legendary defender comic book, and the art there is similar to what I've read back in the day from Macross and Robotech. Yeah, that's. But those were the days. Mm-mm-mm. Timestamp 3 minutes and 36 seconds. No one. The plot is for this series is very similar to some sci-fi B movie. The New Empire. So the Voltron Paladins are still thinking how to form Voltron with just 5 pilots. This is the time that Princess Allura will pilot the Blue Lion. This is the time that Lance will pilot the Red Lion, and Keith will take over piloting the Black Lion. Lance is a good goofball, just like those goofy, goofy guys. Shiro wanted Keith to be the leader after if something happens to Shiro. You know, I forgot something. I was supposed to add some background music. Man, call me forgetful. Yes. Man, forgetful lol. Is it too noisy? I think it's too noisy. Let's lessen the volume. All right. Well, I have to take out the background sound. My stream is getting slower. That's a bummer. Black Lion hasn't responded to any of the team, and it's Keith's turn to try. The Keith is really the Black Lion pilot Paladin. It's Keith all along. This is so cool. It's cool that Keith finally is able to drive the Black Lion. But Keith is still not accepting uh, so there's a mind link between the Paladins of Voltron and their lions. And it seems that the Black Lion has connected with Keith. Now, Princess Allura is trying to pilot the Red Lion, but honestly, she will be allowed to operate the Blue Lion, just like in the previous animes. Go Lion, King of Beast King Go Lions, the first Voltron, Defender of the Universe anime. Timestamp is 11 minutes 26 seconds. Man, this is going to be wild the coming month. Actually, it's gonna be wild this coming Friday once they Netflix shows Rebel Moon, the director's cut. Chalice of Blood is chapter 1, and The Curse of Forgiveness is chapter 2. Technically, I've been promoting this to my friends that it's a different movie, a different universe somehow. So Lotor continues to get people to side with the Galra, since Voltron is not still not available. They're not ready for they're not ready for Rebel Moon, the director's cut. I think we're all gonna get surprised. We're gonna get awed. Zack Snyder, after all, is the GOAT and the template, the blueprint of everything happening now. So, yes, yes, Keith, you can do it. You can do it. No one's ready for Rebel Moon. I watched something this morning in the making of Rebel Moon. The bullets was lava. Lance is being locked out of the Blue Lion. It's not responding to Lance. So Netflix has Rebel Moon, while HBO has the House of the Dragon. Man, what a time. Everyone's geeking out. But I think all those Snyder haters will eat their words once the director's cut is shown on Netflix. Lance is the comedy relief of this animated series. Do like continuing to watch this. They'll find something else to complain about. That's true. Yeah, we'll have to watch out for that. I'm waiting for all those these real DC fans to really turn about. I think Gun is done for. Honestly, even if they secretly love or like the films, they still complain. Yeah, too much shields doing being YouTubers. Always complain, blah blah blah, complain, blah blah blah. The Blue Lion has responded to Princess Allura, and the Red Lion is responding to Lance. DC fans were talking about Marvel. That's hysterical. Yeah, that was I don't know, man. Marvel has had a few so-so hits, even if it was a billion-dollar in the even if it earned billions of dollars in the box office, but uh, it's still Marvel, man. And I'm still hoping that DC would find their time again, man. After all, I'm still a DC fan at heart, and I see Marvel as still second rate. I mean, honestly, I'll be doing my Deadpool spoiler review tomorrow, and honestly, it's roasting time. And a lot of people are easily. It. I feel it's planned all along. I mean, like Deadpool 2 was not that good, not that right, and Ryan Reynolds still acts like Ryan Reynolds in his film, even in the proposal. The Altean castle ship is fighting back. Yeah. And Marvel cheated. It's supposed to be rated R, right? Why are kids allowed to watch it? Mhm. Right. I've been saying that Ryan Reynolds has been playing Ryan Reynolds since Van Wilder. Ah, yeah, I remembered Van Wilder. True, that's true, Sim. He's still playing Van Wilder. He's still playing Ryan Reynolds. All right, Princess Allura is piloting the Blue Lion, so Voltron can be formed now. and Lotor just ordered a retreat. He is actually a good military tactician. Disturbing on how Lotor revealed himself, and Ryan Reynolds played Green Lantern, and I was wondering why that film really flopped. What was the reason? Because I watched it a couple of times, and I don't consider it as a flop, as not good. I consider it very good. Well, for for a serious Green Lantern film, because there's no such thing as enforcing under 17 anymore for R rated. Yeah, that's pretty stupid, right? That's all right. Episode 2 is over. Now we start with episode 3, The Hunted. And I rate this episode as an 8. Well, growing rating. So the Paladins are training with the new members. I think babies can watch uh, Deadpool and Wolverine. Can you believe that? That stinks. So Green Lantern was made during the time of Dark Knight Rises and Justice League Mortal with George Miller. Imagine what will happen if we got George Miller's Justice League Mortal. Gunn and Reeves were consultants for WBDC. Rah, that's a bummer, right? It's bummer. Okay, Matt Reeves was good during his uh, Planet of the Apes films, but his the Batman universe is quite boring. And we have Integrity 101 on the chat. ZSJL is inevitable. That you got that right. So another lion fight in space between Lothor and the Black Lion. Damn right, it's inevitable. So, what's up, guys? Uh, we've been doing watch along. I've been doing watch alongs and some other stuff since Monday. Tomorrow I'll be doing my Deadpool and Wolverine spoiler review. I hope you guys join me then. It's inbound. Well, Sin Havoc is the man. He knows. Sin Havoc knows. It's a good thing that it's not raining. StreamYard seemed to be wonky today. Thank you, Integrity. I had to try doing it via Spotify, but the sound stinks, so I went back to my original style of doing the videos. Integrity, you've seen what's going on in London, especially Europe. Yep. And we have shout out to Super Bro Corey. Shout out to my brother. Yep. Maybe someday we'll invite Super Bro Corey to be in the panel, right? Even Integrity. That would be cool. Yeah. Sin Havoc always comes true. You already know, Corey. Yeah. This is so cool. Hey, I just need when you are available, Corey. It will be dope to have you on a panel. Even oh yeah, thanks. Even Integrity and someday Sin Havoc. Oh sure, sure. I'm waiting for a topic to be discussed, or maybe another watch along. Maybe I'll do my Rebel Moon the director's cut watch along sometime next week. Yes, Sin. So this animation by DreamWorks is so cool, and somehow, even if I did watch this so many times, I'm still enjoying the way the designs are made. The story is has been really dope, and this is a Zack Snyder worthy anime. Oh, in my humble opinion. Man. So England is turning into something unrecognizable, and also France, right? yeah. Blue Lion. Man, I used to have toys, Voltron toys that formed together. Those five lion figures formed Voltron. Those were the days. My son didn't get to see those toys that I played with back in the day. Kit is portrayed as a hothead in this series. Timestamp is 10 minutes and 15 seconds in episode 3 of Voltron season 3. It's a trap, it's a trap. Man, this is great. So, how did the Acolyte do in Comic Con? Was it well received or what? Kit is the hothead, and Lotor is really running circles around him. Okay, it's a trap. It's a trap. The hunters has become the hunted. This is like everything is flopping left and right. Man. Okay. Lotor just outmaneuver the entire Paladins. So, hey, Super Bro, what can you say about my adventures with Superman? Was it good or what? Or was it Cringe. Also, hey, integrity. Uh, what's up? What's new in your end? Keith, Keith just realized his hot-headedness is a liability. Timestamp is 40 minutes and 58 seconds. Pidge is the science guy, science girl of the team. Hello, can everyone hear me? And this is the Allura. Princess Allura is talking to the Blue Lion and is copying Lance. It's so hilarious, but it's not that goofy. Unlike the coming Superman L, which will be real goofy, and he's like a frogman. The costume is like scuba, the scuba gear. Yeah. They're promoting Henry Cavill's the Cavalrine, the pump up punch that he did first in Mission Impossible. Now as Wolverine, he's doing it again. Acolytes was trash. It had potential, but was trash. One thing that people absolutely miss about the Acolyte was that they were referring to ancient rituals from the old world, Hindu, Samaria, and Egypt. They copied uh, old world vibe from, yeah. Hi, Qatar. I've been focusing on my fan edits. There are a lot of fun, but I've been kicking around some idea about making some content too. So we'll see. Uh, that's a nice, that's good news. Integrity, man. It will be a blast seeing your content someday. Well, Lotor seems to have gotten his. It's Princess Allura. thanks, integrity. Actually, I'm kind of stuck. My sub is kind of stuck on 4 406. It's been like that. I reach out to 408, but it's down again. So I don't know what happened. I'm still wanting to hit the 500 mark, 500 sub mark for YouTube. So still getting there. I wonder if I will reach 500 by December. Somehow, someone. That was a very nice pep talk. Form Voltron. Classic. Nice, nice. I've been made a member by someone from my dual shock. It's probably Terrence or Brogu, but who knows? Everywhere I go, I see Star Wars fans hating on the Acolyte. It's it's terrible. Yeah, I agree with you. You didn't watch. I watched it just to see why. It's a terrible actually, and like Sin said, it has ancient rituals based on Hindu, Sumerian, and Egypt, but it was not done very good. It sucks actually, and I won't be doing even uh, Rose Along for that series. Nope, can't make me. And we saw how Disney is pushing their agenda over that series. Even the fake narrative that uh, it's it was a hit somehow. Yeah, the Paladins form Voltron already. And that's it for episode 3 of this watch along. Next is, of course, episode 4. The title is Home in the Sky. I rate this episode 3 as a 7.5. Although my rating kind of dropped 5.5. Man, it's still good. It's still good. It's still good. This is the episode where they saw an alternate version of Sinavok rated the episode as an 8. So a parallel alternative version of the Altean ship, and somehow It's a time paradox. This is a white hole. The power source of Voltron is the quintessence. I have a background music. I've been using it since last week to make my streams appealing somehow, and I hope it will appeal to more people to subscribe. Okay, we have let's sync up. My timestamp is 3 minutes and 39 seconds. So they saw an Altean ship somewhere trapped in the white hole. That's science stuff that Pidge is saying. Coran is one of those characters that drives this show. Actually, he's a comedy relief. Uh, he's basically needed to make the story more fun. And I told you, it's a parallel universe. The CGI design of Voltron is so cool. The design is not hand drawn. It's sort of round and not square or anything, not rectangular. So the ship has detected Altean DNA. Oh boy. This is a very cool plot to have an alternate universe, since the quintessence is essentially bonding everything in the universe. So they found someone, two someones. It's Shiro or This version of Shiro is Ben from the original Voltron night uh, anime from the 90s. See, the accent is different from Shiro. Slav is back, an alternate version of the Slav from the universe where Voltron came from. Alternate reality. Alternate reality is real. Bellschoren. Uh, we are separated. Realities are separated via the element of time, right? The Altean in this universe are not as good as the regular universe. They're sort of an evil empire. Look, strike a pose. This is a fun episode where Princess Allura found uh, Alteans that she thought was lost. Empress Allura. The Alteans kneeled before Allura, much like how Kryptonians bend Zod. All right, there sort of the age of the Alteans are unlimited. Are they immortal or they just live long lives? So Lotor just trace everyone. Now another reality. Did we did something happen in this reality that we somehow shift the reality we live in into something else? Weird, right? Am I thinking weirdly or what? uh, Peace and stability is just another term for authoritarian dictatorship. The- so that's why there's no absolute. There's no absolute good and there's no absolute evil, especially for us humans. It's the choices we make. Reality is ever flowing. That's true. Sin. That's true. With reality as being fluid, somehow throughout the years, we should have learned from our mistakes, but no, it's already 2024 and we still have no flying cars at all. And somehow, uh, some leaders to wants to be just wants drones for followers. That's part. There's part of the acolyte that had potential. Unfortunately, those actors were terrible. Yes, especially the Jedi's and May Osha. She has no other facial expressions, right? She cannot act at all. I wonder how she made. Uh, didn't she play someone in Hunger Games, right? Which is weird. The Jedi were hysterical. I think what Headland was pushing for was to see the flaws of the Jedi, not thinking that during the High Republic era there was no Sith at all, based on legend. And they changed so much of the mythos of the Jedi in that series alone, which Guns of Gamora. That was the only thing they proved, that they were hypocrites, since essentially dark Jedi's and Sith came from the Jedi. Although I remember some Dark Horse comics I read a few years ago. It's somehow it's different. Somehow they were not Jedi but Jedi, which is something different. And now non-canonical because of Disney. The effects of this animation is so dope. Even the space mice are so lovable. People didn't remember. that the show takes place 200 plus years before Phantom Menace. Yeah, that makes so much inconsistency for the Acolyte. The premise could have been good, but you know, it's uh, still crap. I mean, was it low on budget? There was no the the Wookiee Jedi got killed off screen, which was bull. Disney has invested so much on Dave Filoni's CG series, and it turned the whole franchise into kiddie porn. The budget was insane. I think it was 100 almost 200 million per episode, right? Slav is still predicting the future. You know, another insane budget, Superman L. It's already nearing 400 million, and it could still go up, counting marketing, counting, right? And you know, marketing costs in Hollywood is double, is the exact amount of your budget. Dave Filoni tried distancing himself from the Acolyte. Well, he can't actually. His name is already plas- plastered across that series. It's what you get when you have an an agenda an agenda for a supposed kid show, man, who was Superman L. The budget for Superman L is at least $400 million. Excuse me. That's insane. It's like Ganipu is funneling funds through his film. Excuse me. So the Alteans are pursuing the castle and Voltron. Yes, I blame Bob Iger, Kathleen Kennedy, and Melody Hobson for the Star Wars nonsense. They tried to, well, influence the 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 IP that George Lucas started, and since George Lucas already received the cash, he doesn't care. Okay, Lotor got the quintessence, which is very bad for the universe. Oh, Melody Hobson is George Lucas's wife. Ah, okay. Matriarchal. Man, this only two OG Star Wars characters are still alive now. Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford. The others are quite dead, dead. And that's it for episode 4 and this uh, podcast. It's an awesome 4 episode run uh, for today, and I hope to do this again. And I rate she's on WF board and boards as well. Oh, that's why. And I rate this episode as an 8. Yes, I the parallel universe is really something else. Although I think handled properly, the multiverse concept could have been greater than what we got over at some uh, studio. And right now, the DC universe can't can't do the proper multiverse setup. Yes, it was a decent show, and it was fun. I enjoyed doing this watch-alongs, especially with Jusin and the rest of the Syndicate network. We are, after all, pool table adjacent. Yes, and do remember to follow me and my socials over Twitter X, Tumblr, Facebook, Threads, and Instagram. To support this channel, just smash the like button. And yes, Mikeyverse forever, and sell ZSJL to Netflix and sell Snyderverse to Netflix. So that's it. Sell is the way. And tomorrow we'll be having uh, my spoiler review of Deadpool and Wolverine. We'll see how I do justice to a Marvel film. Anyway, that's it for today, and adios. Wait, I have to switch off the music. Adios for now, and see you soon.
Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
Tell me.